What's up, Tea Party Republicans? I know a lot of you are mad that Barack Obama, sorry, B. Hussein Obama, as you guys like to call him, got re-elected, and you're all pissed off. You're ranting about it on social media, and frankly, you think maybe the America you love's gone. It's time to find a new country, a homeland, a Zion of Christianity and low taxes and no immigrants, as it were. And a lot of you think Australia is that place, according to what I see. Well, that's cool. I mean, that's what you think right now. But as an Australian, I consider it my duty to be able to give you guys all the information so you can make a fully informed decision as to whether you want to make this your new home or not. So just sit back tight and let me explain a few things. Firstly, your kind of Bible thumping, no church state separation, go to hell gays, lesbians, women who need abortions, stem cells, all that sort of thing, we're not so big on that here. I mean, okay, we don't have gay marriage, but it's actually been talked about, and it probably will happen eventually. Abortion is mostly legal. I honestly can't think of a way you couldn't get an abortion in any state of Australia, except maybe Western Australia. Who cares about them? They have slightly tighter laws, so that might be your place. And biggest party of Sydney every year, gay and lesbian Mardi Gras. Gays, straights, bis, trannies, whatever the hell you are. Everyone goes out to see, gets pissed, and sometimes you may even see a straight guy hook up with a lady boy. But that probably disgusts you and it's against, makes baby Jesus weep or something, so yeah, I won't go into more details there. Needless to say, this kind of Bible thumping that seems to be prevalent in America, we don't take it very seriously here. In fact, I should probably mention to you straight up, our Prime Minister is a woman, she's an atheist, she's unmarried, and she lives with a man, a hairdresser, that too. Now, okay, don't fret too much, she's not very popular, a lot of people hate her, and by this time next year she'll probably be taking a dump somewhere but the Lodge. That's our White House, by the way. But at least till next September, so she's here, so yeah, you're stuck with it. So what else? Oh yeah, big one. Healthcare. Because frankly, we and the rest of the developed world were pissing ourselves laughing watching you guys debate over the right of people to have healthcare because it's something we've all kind of agreed on. Australia, all healthcare fully government funded. Everyone here, including you guys, once you move, you'll be eligible for Medicare. Everyone gets it, and no massive queues of doctors, no mountains of bureaucracy just to get your temperature taken. Yeah, I mean, it functions fine. Our healthcare system is good anywhere in the world. Okay, next, taxes, big one. When we hear things like Republicans say no new taxes, cut the tax rates for the richest to less than that of the average person. Yeah, we're not big on that. Our taxes, like highest tax brackets, something like 50%. So yeah, if you can deal, again, you're welcome. But I'm beginning to think some of you are getting a bit worried. Next point. I know why a lot of you guys would have been drawn to Australia because you see it as people think of it as some kind of white blonde sun-kissed nation where everywhere. Not true. We're a lot less white than you think. Shockingly, I'm not some token minority working as a secret undercover agent for the Australian government. I just live here. I go about my daily business like any number of brown and black and yellow and white people with different coloured faces and whatnot else. We live. In fact, there are parts of Sydney you can go the whole suburb without seeing a single white face. And sure, this makes a lot of people mad. Some white Aussies may bitch about it, but the fact is, most of the time, everyone just deals with it. We go when we want Asian food, we go to the Asian suburbs. When we want a kebab, we go to where all the Arabs are. And that's how we do things. We're pretty relaxed people. We're not really into this kind of revolution, overthrow the government, Tea Party sort of thing that you guys seem to be down to. Those who are, they're considered to be completely crazy. So yeah. And you probably also know that Australia has a lot of big, scary, poisonous wildlife. And yes, it's true, they can all kill you, but you're probably thinking, who cares? I've got a gun, I'll shoot it. Time out, people. guns, not allowed here. Well, not all guns. Like, you can own like a target shooting rifle or hunting rifle, but those pistols and revolvers and semi-automatic rifles that seemingly every house in America has, nope, not allowed. You see, in the mid-90s, our government, conservative government mind, who also supports our Medicare system, among other things, they figured, we're getting a little bit, we're having too many crazy people going around shooting innocent people. And we don't have a Second Amendment. So why don't we just try something revolutionary? Why don't we just try making these kind of massive weapons purely designed to kill people? Why don't we just try making them illegal? You know, and see how that works. And somehow it's worked because, we have a much lower mass homicide rate than anywhere in the United States. So, yeah. Here's the last thing. I mean, when I mentioned to you about the minorities, you probably got a little down, but you probably thought, who cares? We can keep away. Thing is, everyone in Australia, every citizen, has to vote. It's compulsory. So, yeah. I mean, I've been watching the news. I've been hearing about how some of your states have put in some crazy voter ID laws that honestly don't appear to be anything more than ways to keep poor people and minorities away from the ballot box. But hey, that's your problem. I'm just a guy with computers halfway across the world. I have a right to tell you how to run your states. But that's how it is. I mean, in Australia, no matter how poor you are, no matter how whatever your background is, no matter how dumb you are, even. God damn it. Everyone's got to vote. So yeah, if you don't, you get a fine, and no one wants to pay a fine. Well, that's it. I mean, if you still want to come to Australia, you're welcome. But it may not be quite the paradise you're looking for. No Zion, that's for sure.